So I finally did it. We shut our Zillow leads off. And you might be wondering, why did I do this? Because I've been buying this lead source for the last couple years, and at one time, it was my most profitable lead source. So in this video, I'm gonna go into exactly why I decided to cancel my Zillow Premier Agent leads and kind of outline all the things that I see happening in the market and why we're actually cutting back. So let's dive right in the video. My name is Chris with the Empire of Real Estate YouTube channel. On this channel, we create content for real estate entrepreneurs. And as my way of thanking you, I want to offer you my free listing presentation template that you can download, fully edit in Canva, and take to your next listing presentation and absolutely crush it. So if you want to check that out, it's in the description below where you can click it and download it. So be sure to check that out. So you might be wondering, why did I actually cut this lead source off if it was so profitable? Well, in this video, I want to break down exactly why I decided to cut this lead source off and start focusing on different things. So first and foremost, things have changed and the market has changed. If you haven't noticed, a lot of things are going on. Interest rates are going up. And basically, I think we're going to start to see a slowdown in the market. So cutting back on expensive lead sources has been one of my main focuses because we want to focus on cutting back things that are high cost and low margin, because what's going to happen eventually is if you're not converting the leads at the rate that they need to be converted, you're going to be negative. So you're going to be basically spending money on leads, servicing the leads, converting the leads, and by the time you're done, you're not making any profit. So I'm not saying that Zillow leads are bad. All I'm saying is you have to run your numbers, find out what the true lead cost is, do the math, find out what your conversion rate is, and then decide if this lead source is going to be right for you or maybe it's time to move on. But if you're not doing the numbers, you can't know these answers. Watching a video like this or anybody else on YouTube saying that they walked away from Zillow leads isn't going to help you get your answer because every single market is different. There are some markets in the United States that I can go into, buy a ton of Zillow leads and make a ton of money still. And there are other markets where it's just way too overpriced, it's way too oversaturated, and you're never going to make money even if you have a very, very good conversion rate. Now, if you factor in teams, and if you have a team and you're passing these leads out and paying 50% or 60% of the commissions out to the agents that you have on your team, then you have bigger problems because it's going to become even more unprofitable. So you have to run all your numbers, you have to run all your expenses, and then at the end of that, you need to figure out where you stand and if this is worth doing or if you need to look elsewhere for your most profitable lead source. Number two, depending on platforms that are out of your control. So what I like to call this is playing in other people's sandboxes or building your business in somebody else's sandbox. Now, when you first start your business up, you might be tempted to take the credit card out and buy leads from some of these big companies because it's easy, right? You give them your credit card info, they promise you some leads, you get those leads, you might convert some, you might not convert any, but it doesn't take a lot of time and a lot of effort to set it up. And to be successful and actually get leads into your inbox doesn't take a lot of upfront work. But the beauty is building a system that you control, that you are able to directly make an impact on. So whether that's setting up Facebook leads, whether that's setting up Google leads, maybe that's setting up landing pages and offering free value add things to people that come to your website, or maybe that's writing blog posts that rank high on SEO and search engines, or maybe that's creating a YouTube channel with evergreen content in your specific local market and getting repeat and referral business off that channel. That's a machine that runs every single day and it compounds because the more videos you put on it, the more traffic it's going to get, and then the more people are going to watch your backlog of videos. And that's why YouTube videos are such a powerful thing. And I keep telling agents, get on YouTube, get on YouTube, get on YouTube, because this is the next big thing. And the best part about it is you can control it and you can use your creativity to make it a huge lead generating machine. Number three, this is all about being self-independent. So You want to learn the skills that it's going to take to generate the leads, become the marketer, post engaging content, and really drive traffic to your business. Because at the end of the day, if you develop skills in marketing, you can start any business. But if you're dependent on a third-party company to do all your marketing for you and get all the traffic to your business, like buying leads, then you're in a really tough spot, because those companies can just drive the price up and up and up and up, and you'll really have no control as a business owner. And that's a really bad place to be in, especially going into an economy where we might see a downturn. We might see less homes being listed. We might see less buyers in the market. We might need to have twice or 3 times the conversations to convert a lead into a sale. So these are all things we have to consider. Now, last but not least, the most important thing is, going into this recession, we all need to look at our books. If you don't have QuickBooks, I highly suggest you get QuickBooks. But even if you don't have the money to put into that and get a actual software to track your expenses, I highly recommend just using an Excel spreadsheet. I did this my first couple years in real estate, and really track your numbers. See what you're spending money on. See what's paying off, see what's not paying off. Find out what your monthly burn rate is. Like, how much money you're going through every month just to operate your business. Like, what are the numbers? And how much money do you actually need to make to live on every single month before you go broke, right? We need to know these numbers. We need to know these metrics, because in real estate, it's not like we always make sales every single month. Now, if you have a established business, you might be making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sales a month. But if you're brand new at this, then you might not have that consistent income that you need. So you need to get really focused on budgeting. And the people that do have that successful business, you still need to focus on budgeting, because if the market takes a turn and you need to pivot, you want to be lean and mean, because those are the people that are going to survive in a tough housing market. So I hope this video helps, and I hope it just provokes some ideas on what you want to do with your marketing. And at the end of the day, you have to do what makes an ROI, and you want to make sure your business is producing a net income, because that's the most important thing. Gross income doesn't really matter. Net income is everything. So I hope this video helped, and you have an awesome day.